Hello there, you unhealthy bunch. I'm Dr. Colonel Failure, and this is Dr. Colonel Failure's Hollywood Clinic to the Stars. Last time, we built yet another clinic in the Clinic to the Stars in the hope of being able to shift a few more patients each day. We didn't. The score was not good. And as a result, we have now dropped the level of certainty that we're willing to accept when diagnosing patients. This may lead to occasional misdiagnoses, but hopefully it should clear a few more through the doors. You never know your luck. Anyway, our goal is 40 patients. We've come nowhere near that so far. I refuse to spend any more money on adding yet more clinics until we get close. If we get close, then I'll consider it. Anyway, stick around and we'll see exactly what's going on here. So, delightfully, we've got a patient from yesterday who's returned, who had the wrong diagnosis. We said it was tennis elbow yesterday, so it's golfer's elbow. There we are, that was easy. Don't even come back, mate. When we told you it was either tennis elbow or golfer's elbow, we thought it was tennis elbow. Here, have the stuff. He's a freeloader as well, and frankly, if they're not paying for it, I'm less obliged to give them maximum treatment, given that our funding comes purely from insurance companies, and then we do a whole bunch of pro bono work, which is jolly decent of us. If we were fully funded, that wouldn't be a problem. Right, Frank Martin. Dean Martin's younger brother is in, and he's got the foot problem going on. He's got crumbly nail and nail discoloration. Right, well, let's give him some mycological sampling there, and then just give him some foot cream. Bosh, done. Get out. Yeah, I don't know what else you would do there. Jack Onion has leveled up. Good lad. What's he good at now? He's getting to grips with acute medicine and advanced diagnosis, and he's got quite a few patients on his books. Good. Well, make them all better, and now that you're getting paid more, perhaps I could persuade you to charge a little more. That's no bad thing. Right, we've cleared through 17 patients by lunchtime. Not bad. We've got an incorrect diagnosis return. What's wrong with you, Carol? Oh, hello. We better let her actually get to the clinic here. Right, it could have been hypothyroidism, or it could have been Hashimoto's thyroiditis. She's got a swollen thyroid and she's fatigued. Okay, well, let's give it some of that. Let's give it some of this. Let's give it a bit of that and some of that for starters. We leave no stone unturned here at the Clinic to the Stars. There's no clearer... Oh, flipping heck. What's wrong with the... It's tennis elbow. There we are. Easy peasy. You know, if you have to ask the obvious question, that's what it is. And I think actually a few more warning posters about the hazards of tennis may be in order. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to stick one up because that's outside stuff. Poster tennis elbow. There you go. Have you got tennis elbow? No. Would you like it? Yes. Then come to the Tennis Elbow Clinic to the Stars. We take no chances where tennis is concerned. There we are. Bang out a couple of those. People should be well aware of what our speciality is by now, I would imagine. Okay, we're rattling through. We've done 29, and it's only 2:30. Come on, team. Obviously, dropping our standards has had a remarkable effect. Now, assuming that some of these diagnoses are not incorrect, then we should be... It's tennis elbow. Then we should be golden. There you go. I can diagnose tennis elbow all day long. And the waiting room is not packed out. We've done 36, 37. It's only 4 o'clock. We've got this. Easy peasy. Should have done this ages ago. In fact, our throughput will improve dramatically. A 40 grand government grant. I can get the big machine now, people. Yes. Now 50 is the next goal, and actually we're going to get fairly close. In fact, we might even hit it today. It's going to be a close run thing. We'll only just be short. And our survey, so we're at 44. Last patients are all in. 45. 45 of 50. Come on, you can do it. And actually, 45 of 50 is 80%. Where's my... Give me my money. I've done 80% of patients. I've done 80%. Come on. 45 of 50 is 90%. Give me the cheese. Oh, I feel gypped. I feel slighted. Come on, I've done it. Give me my stuff, because that unlocks something dramatic. I'm sure of it. Oh, never mind. Right now how are we getting on here? So, what's this? This is showing me money. Oh, hold on. General Surgery Department did 4 of 4, and the money's going down. Oh, is this its earnings over the course of the day? Certainly seems plausible, doesn't it? And general surgery, 1 doctor. We made 5 grand out here in the emergency department. Okay, radiology cost us money, but we don't really charge anybody for that, so fair enough. Oh, what's this button do? Hospital, right. Insurance made 8,000 and some such. We did some of that and a bit of this. Again, not really certain exactly what's going on there. But the number going down as quickly as it is doing is filling me full of glee. Right, let's have a look at it. Oh, hold on. We did it! We've got hospitalisation for the general surgery department. I can do proper surgery. Oh, how exciting. Right, okay, well, I've got 80 grand. The MRI scanner can do one, frankly. Now then, let's have a look and see what we've got here. We've got a general surgery office, hospitalisation, an on-call room, a high dependency unit, a regular ward, okay, sonography unit, cardiology unit, an operating theatre. Obviously, I'm not particularly gleeful about such things. All of this sounds like it's going to be a smidge expensive, especially since we're also going to need quite a lot of staff. So where am I going to bung this? This is not going to provide me with enough space to pull that off. Right. Okay, what are the mandatories here? Diagnostic unit. Requires an on-call room. Right, the on-call room has to be 4x4. All doctos needed for running department are based in here. Okay, well, we'll start there. If I do this and we turn this into the on-call room, that's miles away from anywhere. You'd be better off saving this space for when you have a bit of a reorganise. So for the time being, what you're going to need is this lot over here. So if we build an L shape onto that, I'm prepared to spend about 10 grand on extra space, because that's how I roll. Right, let's no, you're charging me for stuff I've already bought there. Let's take it out as far as here. That really didn't do very much, did it? Okay, can we go that way a bit further? No. All right, I hope you didn't charge me for that as well. Probably did. That would be unfortunate. There we are, give me that. Right, we're off to see the wizard. There we go. Now then, how about there? That's only 5,300. That's really not so much, is it? Let's go down as far as here, because that then buys us that end of the corridor as well. There you go, 9,800. Bosh. Hospital. Expando. Right. Okay, I've no idea what I want to do with any of this stuff. Actually, I should expand to the end of this corridor as well. There we are. Right. Good. Yes. So, what am I going to put where? What have I even got here? Let's put the walls in first. Now, I'm not going to blow through all of my budget if I can avoid doing so. I've said this rather later than perhaps would have been advisable, because what would have been advisable was to plan this out first. This is where you miss the prison architect blueprint system, which is jolly clever and a boon in these situations, but we haven't got it, so I'll stop talking about it. Right. Now what? Well, let's get rid of all of the corridor ends. Like so. And this one as well. There we go. And then we'll stick our nice interior walls in. Yep. That one is possibly going to need the window removing, because traditionally one does not have a window that looks out into another corridor. Well, I suppose you could, but we don't. So there you go. Window, get out-o. Get the behind me window. I've clicked the window removal tool. Right, okay, there it is. Thank you. And this one. Thank you. Right. Next. Well, we'll go through this in a methodical fashion. Right, an on-call room needs to be a minimum size of 4x4, and it's going to need access to anything else that I happen to build. So if we assume that all of this lot along here is corridor, we could make this a skinny corridor, which will buy us enough room down the bottom as well. So if I do that first, I know it's largely non-necessary, but at least that then gives me something off which to work. Let's rattle this down here. Yeah. And then make that double width. Now, the reason I'm double widthing these, again, it's not really necessary, but I'm double widthing it because it will allow me to plonk some stuff in there if I need some stuff plonking, like the recent vending machine. Is that? Yep, that's good. Right, let's floor that up. Right, yeah, have some of that, and then all of this lot, yeah, and then all of that lot as well, and then this bit too. Groovy. Right, corridors. I'm all about the corridors. Everything else is just gravy. Right, back to here. You're no further ahead, but we've got corridors now. Right, let's get the on-call room. What does the nurses' station need? All nurses that are necessary for running department are based here. Minimum staff require 1 nurse. Okay. Minimum staff require 1 doctor. And this needs to be a 4x4, right? Okay. So, how much space have we actually got there? We've got 6. So we could do a 6x4, and that will give us lots of space for further expanding. And we'll start over in this corner here. 6x4. That'll do. Right. Okay, right. What do we need in the on-call department? You need a PC and a printer, and obviously a PC is going to need a desk to sit on. So let's do that. Right. Bit of PC action and a bit of printer action. Right, and then we'll stick a sofa in here as well. Like so. And, oh, how about a bookcase? Wouldn't that be charming? Alright, good. Anything else? You've got a PC. Oh, you haven't got a chair. How's that? That's good. Right, whatever this is for, we've now got it. We've got a sofa so that that Dr. Strangelove can get some sleep when he needs it. And then everything is just peachy. Give me some of this action and a bit of that, and we'll give this some very nice, some luxurious flooring. I'm not sure about its corridor yet, but I'm sure it'll work out. Right, bang in some of that and a bit of this. Right, give it a door. People like doors. Door's going to have to be there, otherwise it makes no sense. All right, good. Next door to that, we'll put the nurses' station. Or should we put the nurses' station down the other end? That might be shrewd. Although having the radiological department next door to whatever else we've got going on here, we could put that next to the diagnostic unit, couldn't we? Yes, we could. All right, nurses station also needs to be 4. How much space have we got here? 3. Okay. Well, we can't put it there then, can we? 4. Brilliant. Okay, right, nurses station. Let's get that equipped. They need equipment and all sorts. And a fridge. And a stretcher. Awesome. Okay, right, well, oh, look, we've got real stretchers now. Ace, we'll have that for starters. We'll put a tall equipment cabinet in here. It's on wheels, you see. We can move it around as the need requires it. We'll put a computer over in the corner. That's good. What else should we put on there? We'll have a scrub shelf. Feels like something that would be useful in here. Now, obviously, none of this is mandatory. This is just me playing dress up at this point. I need a fridge. I really don't want to know what the fridge has got in it. But there it is. Is that just yellow by default? I've put it in the middle of the room. It seems unlikely that I've missed anything. Or that I'm blocking it with something. Right, given that this has got some kind of surgical application going on, we'll give that a wipe clean floor. Right, wall it up. And then what? Should we leave it open fronted? Feels like it would be sensible for ease of access. In fact, what I should do is have the nurse's desk out the front if I know my hospitals. Right, we can whiz all this around. This'll just work. We'll give them a window as well. I'll have to flog the computer temporarily. Although, have I got a spare bit of desk space anywhere? Yeah, all right. Hang on. It's just temporary. I'm not leaving it there. There we go. So we'll put it there, and then we'll bring it back. Nope. This, you, here. That's it. Bring that around here. You stick that on there. That's it. Then we'll get some scrubs, should they be required, and a fridge, and the equipment thing. Apparently still missing equipment. What are you missing? Oh, stretcher. Oh, I've left it in the corridor. Hold on. There you are. Now you just need some staff. I'm going to need a pro nurse in that one. Oh, this is brilliant. Oh, we're finally getting some proper hospital action going on here. Okay, what's next? General surgery. On call, we need a diagnostic unit, 4x4. Regular ward, 4x4. High dependency, 4x4. Operating theatre, 8x6. I don't think I've got enough space. Right, let's get the operating theatre up. 8x6. Well, there's the 6, and there's the 8. Lorks. Right. Okay, right, all right. We need a lot of tools in here. This is going to need to be very dry wipe, cleanable. Let's paint a line round the outside. This is the safety line. Do not cross the safety line because it spurts on the inside. And then we'll use some of this darker tile here. Pleasant. Almost like you'd get at your leisure centre. Slightly different though. Right, operating table. Right in the middle. Core. Okay, right, now what else do we need? We need the anaesthesia workstation. Is that the square this arrow is pointing to? It feels like it could be. Yes? It's not turned yellow, so I'm going to assume yes on that one. Right, defib wall. Actually, let's put the walls in. Now, I might need to expand this out this way, so I'm not going to put a wall in there just yet. I want a glass wall so that people coming up the corridor can be terrified at the surgical activity going on ahead of them. Aluminium panels, white. Nothing says surgery like an aluminium panel. And then you're going to need some doors. Let's go with double x-ray door. No. What about a double restricted area double door? No, we'll have an observation window though. No, hold on. No, we won't. You're just being silly now. Leave that alone until you know what you're doing. Let's just bang some regular old double doors on there. Right, okay, now get back to work on actually building the thing. Right, what else do we need here? We need 3 times scrub shelf or a 3 times scrubs wall tall effort. Alright, got that. Oh, we need 3 of them. Okay. Oh, heck. Alright, well, we'll stick some of these over here. In fact, I'm going to stick that next to it. Really? Wouldn't you put those in some kind of storage cabinet or some such? But there we go. What's this? A warming cabinet big. Alright. That'll sit in there quite nicely. Right. You need a stretcher, apparently. We've got one up here. Could I not leave it in the corridor or something? That would probably be alright, wouldn't it? Alright. We need 3 scrubbing sinks. Which possibly I should have left next to the scrubs. 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah, got that. 2 operating room lights. 1 and 2. Okay. What else do you want from me? OP digital imaging. Alright, yep, we'll stick that there. Oh, fab. Yeah. Oh, I can't wait to get someone in who needs all of this clobber. That's going to be great. Electrocution equipment. Okay. Do you have a specific where you... Oh, okay, that needs a table or something. Suction machine. What's the blue arrow for? It turns yellow if I put it there. If I line it up there, it turns yellow. What if I just put it here? We'll put it at the head of the bed and see how it gets on. Surgical instruments. That's going to need a trolley. Wall-mounted equipment. Equipment cabinet. Tell you what, we'll go with equipment cabinet tall and put that in the corner because it looks nice. Although, if we're going to be short on space, we'll use the smaller one because then we can bang something on the top of it. Surgical instruments over there. They're a little bit out of the way, but that's all good. A defib, which we'll stick next to the door. Good. Operating table. We've got an operating table. What does it need that I don't already have on there? Because obviously that's not going to be functional until I've given it the juice. You're saying there, does it need? What does it need? Does it need a chair or what? 1-time stool there. No, see, this is all feeling incorrect at the present time. This only turns. Where else could it turn white? We could put it down here. But it is indicating quite strongly that it would love to sit there more than anywhere else in the world. Alright, stick that back on the ceiling. Move this. Let's turn the doors off for a moment so I can see what the heck's going on. Put that at the end of the end of the bed. Alright, that seems to be good. Instruments table is in the wrong place. How about that? Nope. And it always snaps into being in that direction. Alright, maybe this set of widgets down here is in the wrong place. Move that. I can't seem to get at it though. Well, okay, maybe that's not in the wrong place. Maybe that's in the right place. I don't think sticking a stretcher next to it is going to... Oh, how's that? No. That's not it. Okay, well... All we're short of is making the operating table work, getting the instrument table in the right place. See, it doesn't feel like it's in the right place to me, but it was quite insistent that I put the thing on there. Let's get another something useful. What about an oxygen tank? Now, I know the oxygen tank is only for dress up, so let's not bother with that. We'll put a biohazard bin in here, because it seems odd that they didn't request one. Instruments table. Put it against the wall. No. Yeah. Okay. What do you require? Right. It's not a stool. That's for sure. How much am I spending for all of these? It's only 200 quid for an instrument table. Now, we're blocking something here, and let's move that over there. Let's get this out of the way. That's still yellow. Is it because the lights aren't in the correct... No, the lights are correct. Alright. Right, what don't you have that you would desperately like? Maybe the instrument table needs to go at the head of the bed. All right, okay, well, let's get rid of this for the moment. Try that. The instrument table appears to need to... It wants to sit next to that? No, it doesn't. It is quite insistent about sitting around here. Nope. Or here, maybe. Or there. That's the one. Okay, that's where it wants to sit, but it's not allowed to sit there. Possibly because I've stuck this doodah in the way. Let's get the doodah out of the way, put it in here, and then what? What have I misaligned? All right, we'll stick a stretcher in just in case we need it. We've got the electrocution machine still to go. No, that's yellow. It's not working. Where does it? All right, read the instructions. Instruments table creates place for surgical instruments. Well, I put some surgical instruments over there, look. Hey, good. Right. So, next, operating table. Mandatory equipment for all operating theatres. Maybe I need the electrocution machine on there. Alright, well that can live over there, apparently. Alright, why is that yellow? Or is that a bit of lighting-based shadow action? No, it's still not correctly lit. Alright, I'm almost out of ideas here, you know. There we go, we got it. We're 5x5, we've got an operating theatre. Excellent. Brilliant. Right, nurse, hand me my tools. Alright, we'll get to work on that presently. Okay, right, what are we still missing here? We are still missing diagnostic, regular wards, and an HDU, all of which are 4x4 minimum. Let's use the HDU to measure up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. And we need 12. Okay, well, we could get 2 in here. So if we go 4x4... No, there isn't room for another 4x4 because you've used up the space. Oh, dear. Yes, you might very well say, oh, dear. You're going to need to Tetris in a bit more room here, aren't you? Well, as luck would have it, I've got a bit more room right there. Let's plumb this in. You up here, like that. Good. Walls. Where we're going, we don't need... we probably do need walls, if I'm honest. Let's get rid of that. So we could put a nice big something in there, which I think will put a ward there. That way it's close to the on-call stuff, because the ward is likely to wear... although you'd really want your high dependency unit quite close to all of that kind of business, wouldn't you? I should say. Right, let's put that in. Let's change this for my stainless steel number that we've got going on. Right, you've also left no corridor action for further expansion here, so I think you're going to have to bang it up there somewhere. It's not a problem. It's not a problem. So if we go back now and get the ward done, where are we? Regular ward, or do you want an HDU? HDU. Right, so we'll stick that 4x4 minimum. So if we go 5x6, that's a big old high dependency unit. But that then means we've got our corridor sat here, ready to expand out to the next bit. Again, I think I've slammed all of this pretty close to itself. So there's possible issues going on here. Right, hospital bed. Suitable for various inpatient wards, or provides more comfort. They don't need comfort. They just need to feel better. A bed socket, just so that I can do all of that. Life monitor advanced. Oh, those aren't cheap. I tell you, we will go with a life monitor advanced, but I'll tell you what we'll do first is we'll put some flooring in. You can have white floor, because a clean high dependency unit is a mean high dependency unit, and you've also floored in what will be the corridor. There you go. Right, good. Yes, give me equipment. We'll take regular hospital beds. I'm not too fussed about them being comfortable. We'll do that, and we'll do this. Now, they're both missing something. I suspect it'll be bed sockets. No. No, what have I... How about that? And this. That looks like I've seen in hospitals. Life monitor, yep. Like on Star Trek, yep. And... I was going to use the advanced ones. And a bedside cabinet. Peachy keen. I got room for 2 people in there. Have I got room for 2 more? I think I have. Oh, let's have it. I don't want to downplay the amount of patients that I can have. Let's give them a wall, and then we can plumb in the rest of the stuff. There we go. Yeah, bit of that. We'll offer just a smidge of privacy here. I mean, admittedly, there I've just got them bricked up, but smidge of privacy. That's what we're about. What sort of doors do we like for this? Now, really, I'd like a double door to be able to get a patient in and out. I don't think that's going to work, but I'm going with it anyway. And then you need the rest of all of your high dependency gubbins in here, don't you? Give me the high dependency gubbins options. This here. Thank you. Oh, we haven't got a defib in here yet. Oh, I hope I've left room. It doesn't appear. Maybe just there? Yep, we have. Okay, bedside cabinet. You want one. You can have one as well, because I feel generous like that. You're also going to want the other stuff. Life monitor. Is he still alive? I don't know. Look at him. Yeah, he seems to be. And we'll put bed sockets in as well. There we go. Right, we can take 4 passengers in the HDU now. Oh, that's brilliant. I am burning through my budget a little bit, but it's worth it. Right. Okay. Next up is the ward and the diagnostic unit. And that's where we'll pick things up next episode. I know. Yeah, I know you want to see it now. But, you know, time is pressing and you've got other things to do. I've been Colonel Failure. Thank you very much for tuning in today. I can't wait to switch this thing on and have nobody use it and then spend my time pondering, well, why not? So why not subscribe to watch that happen, because it's bound to. And fling a like at this one if you enjoyed it. And I'll be back very soon with another one. Thanks for watching. Cheerio!